up, y'all?
It's Kayla.
And it's Sway. And this is the Normal Girls Podcast.
Manifest, Shawty.
Welcome back.
I know.
Yes.
How are
you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am good. Episode 7.
I know. I'm excited.
We doing it.
I just feel really good about this episode. Like, I just feel like I'm just in a really positive mindset, because I feel like you have to be in a positive mindset to manifest for real. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I'm just feeling really good. But how was your week?
My week was good. What did I do? I always do this. What did I do?
Well, I know what we did.
What did we do?
Ran a mile. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I was like legit sore for like a couple days after that. I don't know about you.
But I stretch.
Okay, right.
I stretch like every single day, so that really helps. And then also us walking. Like, I've been walking when you left. That's what I was doing, like picking up my cardio. And it was so nice. I took some walks with my brother, and we walked the other day.
And seeing freaking deers on our trail.
And we saw like 15 deer when me and my brother was walking.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
I
But
mean, we saw them the day before.
Yeah. The weather's getting nice though, so I've just been enjoying it. I'm excited to be outside
Me
this
too.
summer.
I'm so excited because we just been working on ourselves. So like, I'm literally like, okay, now this is what it feels like when you truly like love your body, love what you're, you know what I mean? Because I remember being in places, and we're gonna get into it later, just like feeling like, oh, I gotta cover up a little bit, like, being a little bit more like, maybe I shouldn't show that, but girl, fuck it at this point. Like, I'm ready to show these titties and this ass and stuff. I'm so excited.
That we worked hard for.
I know, I'm so excited. Like, even like next month when we go to Colombia, like, I'm excited. I'm already thinking about the outfits I'm gonna wear.
I gotta put my stuff together too.
I know, we're gonna have a good time.
Girl, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But what did you do? Tell me about your week.
This week, first of all, honestly, when you were talking, the only thing I could think about was the running. Because I really pushed myself for real. Like, I know
we ran a mile. Kayla got like first place for the girls.
I know.
Yeah, I knew this bitch was fast, y'all. I always said you was fast.
I don't know how I did that, honestly.
You did so good. And I was just looking like, bitch, I'm walking. I had to walk about 10 seconds.
I was telling my dad that when I got back home, I'm like, Daddy, I ran today. And I was like, kind of first. He was like, really? I'm like, yeah. I was like, just really proud of myself, because you remember that time we went to in North Carolina, we went to that mountain? I forgot what mountain that was.
Oh yeah, Hanging Rock.
I could not finish with y'all.
You didn't finish?
No.
I don't remember that.
Well, I do.
Oh, the top?
The top. Like, I couldn't go.
Do you remember that? Who stayed back with you?
Some random white lady I met on the trail. I swear to God.
We're like, we gonna see you.
Like, I do, because I legit couldn't finish. It wasn't because I was like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, that was my, like, I had pushed myself, and I was like, more? Like, I couldn't push myself anymore.
The top was scary too.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I just couldn't push myself anymore, and like, to be like kind of first, like, I was one guy in front of me, but you know what I mean? It was just really like
amazing. Like, I was watching this jam, our trainer, he was running, and I'm like, down the hill, whatever, and I'm like, I hear this thing behind me. He's like, if I pass you, it's whatever. And I'm like, why the fuck you didn't say it in the beginning?
I know.
So I started picking it up, and then I was just looking at you like, I'm so proud of you, girl. That hill kicked our ass,
girl.
But speaking of ass, we get ready to have some. I know. Can't you feel it though?
I was just talking to my mom about this. I'm like, Mom, isn't my butt like
can't
so
you
big?
tell?
She's like, Kayla, you don't have a big butt.
Oh my God.
I literally have the biggest butt in America.
Man, you can't tell me nothing.
Like, literally.
I feel it, and like this running and stuff is really like helping.
I know.
I'm excited for this summer.
I know, me too.
But real quick,
okay,
check my fit.
You look so cute. I love, for me, it's like, I was just looking at all of our videos on YouTube, and one thing I know is your hair, it changes every episode, and I'm like, what is Kayla gonna do to her hair?
I know,
so
right?
Cute.
Like, I literally, that's my accessory. That's one of my accessories, and it's something that I've always like put effort into, especially growing up. I've always loved to change my hair or like try something, because I know like, what can I do next?
Definitely a trendsetter with the hair. You always, you know it in middle school. So Hyla had started this trend, and probably be like, that wasn't her, that was her, but it was you.
It was me.
And you had your braids. You would put your braids in front of your hair like a bang, like the braids with the bang. and then you would sometimes do a bun over here. Like, girl,
I even remember like doing the little flipped bang. Like people would ask me how did I curl my bang, because sometimes I would have it feathered, or I have it like a pin curl, and I would put like a headband on top of it because I had acne. Had to keep that hair from not moving, you know what I mean? But I do remember like just trying a lot of different styles. So I'd love to do that with my sister-in-laws, because I like people to see that you can really like do different styles with your sister-in-laws. So yeah, y'all come get y'all sister-in-laws, micro-locks, whatever you want at Sway's Natural Hair Therapy.
I definitely feel like I would get micro-locks for sure. Like I definitely will get, I definitely will get micro locks. Come on. I seen a girl with my similar hair texture, and she had them, and her hair, I honestly locked. She did like a 1 month versus 6 months, and I was like, wow. Not just like the way micro locks look. I don't know. I just.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I just like it.
I'll do a consultation with you, because I'm looking at your hair and I know your hair. So I'm telling you, I would think like certain things.
Yeah, but I'm the
what you're looking for. You can go somewhere else.
Okay, but yeah, so I just feel like I would get them probably like after I have kids or something. Yeah, I would want them.
You'll know when you're ready.
Gotcha.
You'll know when you're ready, and it's gonna change your life. When I tell you I love my hair,
I know. I've just seen you in like with your journey, because I remember when we first went to Dubai, and he was like, I like them, but I don't really know. And he was like, do you like them? I'm like, I love them too. And I was happy for you, because it was something you just kept talking about. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get them. I'm like, are you for real? He was like, I am. I swear I am.
Nobody believed me.
I know, because at first you said like after college you're gonna cut your hair.
No, like, I said after college I'll get locks.
Okay. It was locks. But I feel like something you said you was gonna cut your hair like really short, like a short, like.
I said I might. I did that already. You remember?
No, but you said you was gonna do it again. I thought.
Never cut my hair. Me neither. I said locks after college, and I thought I was gonna be having kids after college. But we'll get into that once we talk about everything today.
But yeah, your hair is really beautiful, and you definitely inspire me for sure.
Yes, do it.
But let's get to these current events.
Yes, let's get started.
So what you got this week? Because I started last week.
I want to start with Beyonce. I love you. She is amazing.
I love Beyonce. Is that typical of us? We're like, we love Beyonce.
I mean, how can you not?
That's how I feel too.
How can you not love
Beyonce?
She is like a master of her craft. And when I say that, I mean from all aspects. She's showing us that she has mastered her art.
She truly has.
It's so beautiful. Like, I have been I knew a few country songs.
Same. That's not my genre.
Like 2.
I probably have like maybe 4 in my phone before this album, but that's just not a genre I listen to. I know my mom and like my family, they country people fuck with country music, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I just never really gotten into it. Maybe I probably haven't found the right artist. But I know also, people love country music.
I feel like that plays into like, can we relate to it in representation? Because even though country music stems from black culture, it's also something that was made mainstream by the white culture.
Right.
So it's like, okay, some of the stuff we can't really relate to or anything, or we can't really feel what they're saying.
Absolutely.
But there are a few white country singers that I know a few of their songs, but really like this album, I feel like she's bringing light to just different artists, and those new up and coming black country artists, it's like, oh my gosh, like this is a work of art. It's a few songs on there I like. I don't want to name them off the top of my head yet, because I like to really sit in it and listen to them over and over, but I think I have my picks.
Well, just say one.
Okay, so
I'll say
definitely Jolene.
I love Jolene, because if you listen to the original, that was actually a country song I have heard.
Yes, of course.
I like Dolly Parton. Like, that's just something I would listen to. But to hear
Miley Cyrus,
girl, first of all, Miley Cyrus is country.
She is.
She's country. I love Miley Cyrus, but hearing Beyonce spin on Jolene was really good. Because,
and the perspective.
She has a Jolene experience.
I know.
You know what I mean? Baby with the good hair. So I just thought that was a really good song to do, and I felt it at the end. I was feeling like
she said, kick my ass in this like, bitch, don't forget I'm a Cajun bitch.
Oh God, I was like, oh, this is good.
It was so good. But that one, I love Willie Nelson's interlude.
Gotcha.
In between the album, like, wow, that was. Oh my gosh, just it adds to her. I can't wait to see if she comes up with like You know how she do those short films and stuff like that, or
that's good. You know,
I can tell
the visuals. Well, we've been waiting on the Renaissance visuals too.
Exactly.
So honestly, the Beehive's been waiting, so we hope she gives us visuals.
But I thought she came out with them in the movie. We never saw the movie.
Oh, I didn't see the movie.
Yeah.
I still love you, Beyonce.
Right.
But a song too.
Put it on Netflix.
Right. A song I like too was Tyrant. It has like this a nice bass, hip hop type of song. Like it's kind of.
I have to hear it. Yeah, I have to hear it.
But yeah, it's honestly a good album. And I was telling you this. I love when Beyonce hops into different genres. She did the same thing when she did the Lion King movie, where she did like Afro beats, and she got a lot of African artists on the album to really like show you guys like this is the genre. This is what the people who are currently in it. This is what they sound like.
And she's doing it with it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She don't just dibble and dabble. Like she's really. Taking her time and doing her research and I love Beyonce.
Yeah, right.
Not with reason though. Like I can recognize someone and their artistic abilities.
Right.
Like just kudos to her. She's doing her thing, and I'm so glad. Like she's really opening the door for us to create, because a lot of you know, we talk about what is going on with these children, you know, rap music, and not saying I love rap music, so it's not even about that, but certain conversations, I feel like it's our responsibility. If we see a problem within our community, we need to address it. We need to be the ones to say, okay, we take accountability, but also what can we do? And I feel like this is just opening a door for kids that look like us, that want to express themselves in a certain way, and they don't have to conform to one box. In a song, you can kind of hear her talking about having to like be you're stuck in a box, and this just shows that if you do your research, if you really put all your energy into learning something and perfecting your craft, then you can create a masterpiece.
I agree, and I've heard her kind of talk about it a bit. She says this is like the best album she's feel like she's ever created, and you know, it just, I'm excited about the concert. Like, oh my god, I'm wearing the shortest booty shorts with some cowboy boots.
Oh my gosh, I have to get my money ready for that.
I know, and I have to go.
And I'm going. We have to. It's part 2.
I have to go, y'all. Renaissance, we already talked about it, but I have to go to Cowboy Carter album.
And then I seen somebody say, y'all, did she hint at a part 3 rock?
I won't be able to listen to his heavy metal. That's
girl.
Yeah, okay,
I don't think heavy metal.
Yeah, I don't either. But you know, you never know. Like,
she doesn't even have like a heavy metal voice.
I don't know. Maybe she have a country voice, but got a country album.
Girl, it still gives like it's black country though.
And that's country originated from black artists. So
like this is just wow. Like
I know
how the album feels. Like. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Really I love it.
Oh, I didn't even mention it. I went to Louisiana, and that's when I was down there. I was like,
it came out.
The 29th that day, and it's so crazy. When I was getting ready for my flight, I was listening to it like both in the morning. Like
I saw because on Apple Music it shows who listened to.
Oh.
Cause I follow you on Apple Music.
You like that? I swear I didn't know that.
I don't know you can
like chorus. wait, it shows what I swear to God, I did not know you can see what I listen to. You gotta show me that later.
Public, you can literally see.
What else is it show you?
I see all the playlists you have.
I swear to God, I didn't know that.
I'm getting ready to go look. I didn't know that.
I'll show you.
Remind me to show
I will, because I want to see it. I need to see exactly what you're seeing. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that was a good album. But so my current event is the Diddy stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like
the Diddler.
I know Diddy. Like it's just. I just feel like. Everywhere I went this week, everybody has been talking about it. People talking about it at work. People talking about it at the gym. My family's talking about it. Like, it's just something that I just honestly can't get away from. I think it's kind of crazy. Like, I feel like it's kind of been a snowball effect. Like, with one allegation to the next one, the next one, the next one. And then the only thing I can't kind of not think about is how I feel like everybody already knew this stuff. Like, it just...
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
It's always like that. Like, that's why people are used to... No, why are y'all surprised?
I have seen people feeling like, you know, oh, they trying to villainize another black man. Do you feel like they're doing too much in the media?
So for me, I don't really know, because I don't know him. I don't know his situation, but I've heard things for years, just from word of mouth, and being in, you know, Atlanta, we have a lot of like like runoff from celebrity stuff, just like California. I feel like so, you know, because they live here or they live certain places, I've heard things, but of course sometimes they're gonna be adding things onto the story, right. But at the end of the day, if all this stuff is like a certain way, you don't think that one thing won't hit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's just I don't think he's I don't know. Yo, Miami's scared as fuck. She's scared as fuck.
Bro, she's shaking ass
trying to go let you hang out. They're like, no, man.
She distracted me with shaking ass on the thong. I'm like, looking at her and they over here.
No, because you're terrified. I would be too. And I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that she's involved with it, but the fact that you was dating him or whatever
at the time, interest or any of that,
you know what I mean? I would be terrified.
She's terrified. Those are hard.
Terrified.
Those are hard charges. Like, that's not nothing to play with. Like, I don't know. But I don't know. I just feel like it's just something that it just keeps coming up in our culture. I kind of think about that with us, like when our podcast grows and we get into certain spaces, like, you know, things that we'll be like, that's weird, or you know what I mean? Because I just feel like in that entertainment, like not just Hollywood, but entertainment, I feel like people, just from the outside looking in, obviously, those people kind of go about life differently, and they feel like life is, you know, they're on this different level than everybody else, and you know what I mean? I don't know, but that's just what it appears to
feel like when you reach certain levels, I'm not gonna say all of them are like that. That's why you have isolated cases, but a lot of the time, narcissists get mixed into certain things, and a narcissist will always be a narcissist. You know what I mean? They have those qualities, and I just feel like after a while, when you have people of power that are narcissistic, it can just turn into crazy shit. Like Diddy's story or situation that's attached around his name. This is not the first time we've heard some crazy shit with the exact same agenda.
I was just about to say that.
And they have similar things, you know, like
wealthy men in power. It just I hear the same story.
I don't even think it's a race thing. Like I don't put it on a black man.
And that's where a lot of people are saying, they was like, y'all are just doing this because he's black, blah, 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 blah.
They definitely probably making him an example for sure, but it's still an example. Out of like 100, you know, 1,000, whatever.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So that's the situation of it. I definitely am interested in seeing how it's gonna play out.
Me too. I definitely am, and I hope like all the victims get peace of mind and all of that. I just feel like this is just something very sensitive topic to really talk about, because there's a lot of people's lives involved, not just one person.
His children,
everything. You know what I mean? Everybody, his empire. Like I just see he had to sell off his shares of Revolt. Like, you know, kind of cutting ties with everything.
This is not funny, but I saw Al B. Shore say to his son,
"Come home."
To your real dad. First of all, that's crazy because I asked about that. Years ago. I remember like my parents, because you know Diddy's like my parents' age, so they knew him when he was coming into the game and stuff like that. So I just remember, and Al B. Shore was famous, and Kim Porter, she was like the model or whatever, and that's his baby. But Al B. Shore didn't raise his baby. Like he even wrote a song that Jodeci sung about Kim Porter.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of the song right off the top of my head, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But he wrote that for Kim Porter or whatever. But then I don't know if he didn't want to raise his baby or the situation behind it. I can't remember what they said. But they was like, yeah, that's Al B. Shore baby. And I'm like, oh my God, he looks just like him.
Twins.
But he I guess Diddy his stepdad, and he considers it, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But anyway,
praying for all the kids and everybody involved that's just getting collateral. You know, that sucks.
Yeah, I definitely hope those people can get justice, whatever justice they see fit. Because definitely it is a serious topic to talk about. But let's get into something lighter. So this episode is Manifest Shawty. We're gonna be manifesting from our podcast to just honestly a lot of other things in our life. Y'all can be manifested with us. If you got some stuff in your life that you know you want to manifest, go ahead and say them out loud. Like, I really feel like there's power in saying things out loud. My mom, I was telling her what this episode was gonna be about today, and she's like, "Oh, you do that all the time when you did that when you wanted to go to A&T." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, you forgot, but when I had went to A&T for a college tour, I had got this. It was like a little paper thing that had an Aggie Bulldog on it. And I remember telling my mom, like, "Oh, I really want to go here." And I hung it up in my wall, pinned it on my wall. And the first I know, literally. And then the first time I had got deferred from A&T, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm going here. You know what I mean? I had to retake.
I knew you was going.
I had to retake my SAT and then all of that, and then the next January, because I applied in September, and I got deferred in like November, December, and then I had took some more tests, and then in January, the end of January, I had got my letter, and my mom was like, I knew you was gonna get it. You said you was gonna get it. So I just really feel like there's really power in putting stuff out in the universe. So yeah, you ready to get into it?
Yes, that's so good. I remember that, girl. Yeah. And I'm definitely excited. I love to manifest, whatever you all like to call it, praying, just affirmations, whatever you like to call it, it's still something that I feel like is very important. But you got to remember that you have to put the work in as well too. We can just talk about like how we got into like podcasting and things like that.
I was just looking at our notes too, like our shared notes, like the very first draft we did about anything Normal Girls. And it was like February 13th-ish, 2023.
It was like a year before we started, around that same time.
I know, and I thought that was kind of cool too. So like from last year, since February, we were just talking about it. Well, that was the time we really put pen on paper.
2 years ago, actually.
2 years ago, we were talking about it. But a year ago, we really started planning it out.
That first year, I feel like we actually sat down, but we didn't do anything after that. Because we planned out how we wanted our show to kind of be ran, what we wanted to represent.
That was last year, but I was saying, like, as far as starting the podcast, period, like the conversation of saying, we should do something. I feel like that was, like, before that February. You know what I mean? February is when we really started, like, going over how we wanted it to look, the episode.
I don't remember. Can y'all see?
This was something we had just talked about for a while.
Yeah, because we was bullshit.
Yeah, we did. This was supposed to be out 2 years ago.
For real.
Yeah.
No, for real. We definitely were.
But we talked about it.
Serious.
Yeah.
We knew that. We just had to mentally prepare ourselves. We had to change our lifestyles because we have routines. So it's like, fuck, we got another job.
I know.
When are we gonna do this? When are you gonna be available and I'm gonna be available every single day? You know, like for whatever we need to do.
Absolutely.
So prepare for that and like opening up space in our schedule. I feel like that's how it really got us started. So I don't want to like beat us up like, oh, we should start it, you know.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like when we first started to say it was probably like a couple years ago, 2 years, I don't know.
We've been talking about it.
We've just been
manifesting.
And we really have. And now we're here, we're doing it, and this is just the beginning. And I just feel like this episode is just really important to kind of manifest some things because it's only up from here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like this podcast is just going to grow exponentially. Wait, what's the word? Okay. It's just gonna grow exponentially. What? Oh,
shut up, bitch.
It's just gonna grow a lot.
Just the first time was fine, bitch. Alright, go on.
It's just gonna really grow. And I'm just really proud of us. And I see glimpses of us like when we're at a different location. We got hair and makeup, we got a sound guy, we got a whole team for real. And that's what I was just talking to my friend Sydney about too. She's like, I want to start a podcast, but I know I need a team. And I'm like, this shit is not easy without like a whole team of people. It's just us.
Definitely do need a team. So if you have anything that you feel like could be a part of the Normal Girls team, hit us up as well too. Like, sometimes we don't know the things that we need. So if you have advice or if you want to come along with us, we are open arms. You definitely gonna have to like have a resume, and things like that. Some professionalism because we handle ourselves in a professional way as well too.
Right.
But yes, this shit is hard. We're doing all this shit by ourselves.
We really are.
By ourselves.
Literally.
But no, we not. We got a few people.
Right.
Don't let them know all this.
Right.
You know.
But yeah, I just feel like this podcast is definitely going to grow. I feel like we have our own niche. Like I think that's just important for us to have your own niche. Like I just
that's so true. That's
you know
the
what I
key.
mean. That's our key, and I feel like we have our own vibe. We've known each other for a long time, so I feel like we don't have to get comfortable with each other.
Right, and it's authentic.
Yeah,
and we also know how to handle each other. Me and Kayla are sisters. People think that it's like no, like. I know when she's upset, got an attitude. She know when I'm upset, got an attitude. We know when someone's happy. We know when someone's sad, and we know how to handle that and communicate with that. So I feel like establishing that already for years, 24 years, we've established that.
Right.
And you know, going through life, we definitely are just going to use that, and it's going to benefit us. Like look at Rihanna and her best friend. Look at Kelly and Beyonce and all them. Like they still not even Destiny Child, but they are Destiny Child when they together. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm so excited to see how we grow, girl.
We're gonna grow.
This podcast is really, it's about time though. Like, a lot of people been telling us, we didn't just pull this out of our ass. Like, me and Kayla like to talk. A lot of people actually told us, y'all should have a podcast. Like, y'all are so funny. Y'all should do this.
Funny,
when y'all together, because when we're separate, people think I'm I'm joking. But I'm a little more shy, I would say. So
I feel like we're separate. You're still yourself, and I feel like the people who get it, and the ones that don't. Like, I just feel that way, and I feel like when we come together, like you said, people are like, man, y'all so funny, y'all so funny. Right. You're right. We have heard that before. Yeah. And I'm just really proud of us for actually just doing it and starting and keep doing it. You know what I mean? Right. Because I just feel like I truly can't see us at that level of like being in City Wine. Like, hey, y'all doing?
And what's for us will be for us. We're not trying to have anyone else's dream. We're not looking at anyone else and saying this is what we want to be. No, we have a vision for ourselves, and I'm just so excited that you see it as well too.
Right. Also, I might need to shorten my standards, because if one more short nigga comes to me, I might have to be like, come here, you know. But anyway, I manifested somebody tall, dark.
It's so funny.
You know what I mean? But and I just want to manifest somebody who just truly has my best interest in heart. I always say this, like, I want to date somebody with a good heart and good intentions. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we can figure the rest out later, but as long as you have a good heart, then that's what I want to manifest. Somebody, a kind person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anybody to be like cool guys. Like, it's an ick for me. Like, I don't like to date anybody that think they're cooler than I am. Like, I just don't like that.
I don't like that either. And I used to be attracted to that, and I hate it now. I'm done. First of all, I'm so like lovey-dovey.
Yes, like,
you treat me nice. I don't like that shit.
Exactly.
But niggas, they be on social media too much.
That's what I'm saying.
And they believe that that's reality, and that's not gonna get you no play. It's okay to show the girl that you like it. Okay?
Yeah.
I show you that I like you, and you say that you like me, but your actions aren't showing it, then I'm gonna get the ick.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I just feel like like you said about social media, guys are on there, girls are on there. I just feel like everybody's mindset is kind of warped on what they want. But I know I just want a normal guy that's just
kind.
normal girl. And a normal girl. Like, somebody that's kind, somebody that's thoughtful. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like guys nowadays try to date every girl the exact same way.
Oh my
God.
God.
We're all different. And I just want somebody that just truly is trying to figure me out. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just a little bit. I'll let you get started now so I can pick that off of you. What about you? What you looking for?
What am I manifesting? So I'm definitely excited for this chapter of my life. As I get older, I am dating, and right now I'm casually dating, and the things that I'm like looking for and putting out there is a man, like you said, that treats me kind, that is nice, and also a gentleman. You know, just certain things I'm learning about myself as well too, like self-reflection, you know, patterns that I had in the past of people that I liked or people that I was attracted to. I was just like, okay, this is something is not right. You know what I mean? And why do I pick that guy? So definitely, like, therapy has been helping me. So just manifesting a healthy relationship where I'm healthy, the person is healthy as well too, mentally, physically, spiritually, and just having fun, giving myself also like patience and grace while dating. You know, like, I feel like, you know, especially being in our 20s, someone asks you every day, you want kids, or you know, things like that, and you do want kids, but we have goals as well too. So I want a guy that can understand and you know, that we're chasing our dreams at this age, and I want them to be doing the same thing as well too, because I want to be established whenever I find my husband finds me. Whenever my husband finds me, we're gonna be at a good point. So right now I'm just like taking things slow, but also remembering that if he wants to, he will.
If he wants to, he will. And I honestly have been telling
myself
that.
I'm tired of these niggas trying to act like they won't, baby.
I was telling myself that too.
Best believe somebody's doing it.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So just putting that out there, like, I I've been casually dating, you know, going out, hanging out with different people, but at the same time, like the people that's gonna get my attention the most are the ones that are actively showing that they are interested. And you're not scared. Like, yes, dating is an investment for both parties.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
I definitely want to.
I'm not gonna argue with why you should be like doing certain things. You know what I mean? You know, because I know what I can bring to the table, and with time, you'll definitely reap the benefits. But you know, having a guy that has the mental capacity to understand that,
exactly,
like, you know,
like you're gonna have to take me out on a date, like for me to even consider this a thing,
right?
You know what I mean? Like I've noticed that a lot. Like guys either just want to text you all the time or talk to you, but it's like, let's hang out, let's see how you are in person. Like I've been on a couple first dates already, but it's just like I've noticed a lot of guys, either another ick about me is when a guy instantly is trying to get into sex. Like that's just, I don't want a guy like that. Like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Like, what's your name? You know what I mean? Like I get, like, if that's the type of, if that's what you're looking for, then you should go find that, because we both should get what we want. You know what I mean? But that's just not my vibe.
Something about a hypersexual man gets like your priorities fucked up.
Yeah.
Go get some money. Like, why are you trying to?
I just feel like niggas really ain't got
24/7 or trying to come on like that. You don't even know me.
You don't know me.
Like, you know what I mean?
And it makes me think you do this with every girl. Like,
exactly.
You know, I don't want no munch nigga that or somebody that says like, yeah, I'm a munch. Like
that's easy as hell.
That's it. Like, tell me that later. Like, I should find that out. Like, I don't need to. You should be telling every.
It shouldn't be like, you know, first day you like, so how you like it, missionary? Relax. Like,
no, literally, like,
obviously we want to get to that point, but
and we will.
Relax.
We will. Don't worry. But
yes, just let shit be natural.
Just let it be cool, niggas. Like niggas act crazy when pretty girls come around. Some people don't know how to act around a baddie.
You a receiver or giver? Like, please.
Why these questions already? Please. You don't even know where I'm from.
But yeah, so like just going into like manifesting, making sure I
intentional.
Yes, intentional. Yes. And that goes to like our standards. I don't think I should lower my standards at all, because it saved me from a lot. And I remember like when I was like trying to waver my standards or non-negotiables, I was just like, no, this is why. Because when it doesn't work out, it's like, bitch, you knew why, because you wasn't gonna be able to put up with certain things. So it's like, you know, if I'm not for that guy, I'm not gonna keep trying to be like, okay, well, you know, we just not for each other, and that's cool. As I'm getting older and dating and getting you know, just coming out of a relationship, it's like I still, like, I'm not so jaded that I like when I was a little girl and I used to be dating niggas, used to be breaking my heart and shit. Bitch, I'll be sad for 2 years, but now it's just like, okay, thank you for that experience. We weren't meant to be. I'll just take it, and it helps me know, like, and prepare for my husband. Because when my husband comes, baby,
girl, lucky.
My husband is
so lucky. I cannot wait.
Wow.
But I 100% agree with you as far as, like, you know, getting out of a relationship and just not feeling jaded. Like, I don't feel jaded at all. Like, I'm excited to be out here. I feel like, you know, people, every time I hang out with somebody, they're like, yeah, Atlanta is crazy. I'm like, I don't see that. And I don't want to see that. I mean, you know what I mean? I just feel like, I just want to always keep a positive mindset with dating. And I don't ever want to feel like niggas ain't shit.
Yeah,
I know some guys are
that nigga ain't shit, but niggas is shit. You know what I mean? Y'all is shit for real, and we love y'all. And I honestly, like, I feel like social media. I don't want to keep talking about social media, but it's really
something that we absorb daily.
They try to push that, but I don't believe that. Like, I love black men. I love men. Period. You know, we need y'all. We need each other. And when we start to get back to that, like knowing that we actually need each other, and fighting is not doing anything but making it harder for us. And I feel like it's gonna be a great experience. I just really hope we can get back to those old days, because my grandfather was building houses.
Mine too.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Pepita's husband in Cuba.
Oh, girl, he was getting that well water from the cave.
She said, if you want to marry me, you gonna have to take your butt all the way, climb that cave, go all the way, and get me a source of the holy water. Pipe it all the way down to my house that you built. And that's how I'm gonna marry you. And do you know that man did that? He did. And it's still running, y'all. They like super, like, how old were they? Like,
they were 60, 70, yeah.
You know?
And they were just in love, happy on their land. And I just, like what you said, Sue, that just rings, like, from now on, like, if he wants to, he will. Because I just want somebody that doesn't feel like a chore. Like, you know what I mean? Because when I'm really into something, it's not going to feel like that. Like, I want to make sure your day is going well and anything I can do to help. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, it should feel like a team. It shouldn't feel like, you know, you're doing more than I am. As far as, like,
or a competition.
Or a competition.
I need this, so you need to do this.
I hate that.
Chill.
I hate that. That's a new ick for me, actually. Like, I'm doing this, you, like, I don't like that. I just want to feel like a girl, and I just want to feel like wherever I can help,
I'm a man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be a woman. I'm gonna be a lady.
I'm gonna be a lady.
When I tell you, you're gonna. You have to show, like,
you have to show me that I can feel safe, submissive
to that.
To you.
Because baby, I throw down in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can clean, but we might get a housekeeper. But like at the same time, like you're gonna get the benefits of it, and you know. I can't wait, girl. But we're young. I feel like
we're so young.
We are definitely having fun.
I'm excited.
I saw something on Instagram talking about. I hate when a bitch got a smart friend or intelligent friend. Cause bitch, let me manipulate that hoe. And it's so funny because I be like, me and Kayla, like. We really like help each other as we go along this journey and shit like that. Like
dating is definitely something I wouldn't be able to do without you. And and not even just like having a friend to give me what do I do? Not like that. No. Just like hearing perspectives and hearing different opinions because y'all, when you're deep in love with somebody, So the friend, or you know, y'all just gotta make sure you got a trustworthy friend around you.
For real, someone that really has your best interest,
and
that can keep it 100. Because some bitches will just be trying to secretly make sure you leave your nigga, and we're not like that.
No,
like, we don't
just want you to get,
you know what I mean? But if something is not like, if I see that it's affecting her like mentally or physically, I'll tell her, and she can do whatever she wants with it. But she does the same thing with me too, and that doesn't mean we always take each other advice in the beginning. But we definitely be like, bitch, I told you. I'm like, okay, girl. I know, like, she'll hold me if I'm crying, or I hold her if she's crying. But it's like, at the same time, we're real with each other. And, you know, I really appreciate you because, bitch, these niggas be... It can get traumatizing, not all. Some of like my past experience, I'm like, why are y'all want to be so mean? Like, some guys, or why do you want to get like that, especially when you did all this to try to talk to me or things like that. Like, don't do all this to get the girl. It's not cute. We're not in middle school. I remember my mom taught me when I was a little girl, like, mom, so-and-so, like, guys, whatever. I'm like, he's so mean to me. Like, every day he picks on me out of everybody. She's like, it's because he like you. And go next time he try to say something, be like, you probably like me. And I remember taking that advice and do it, and then they be like, oh, terrified. They like you. And it's like, okay, as little, you know, kids and shit like that, that's how you will flirt. But baby, I'm grown as hell. Okay, I don't have time. Hands off of me. I don't have time for the games. Like, I gotta work. Do you want to see me or not?
Do you want to see me or not? Like, it's okay
that you know, I can make time. I'm a working woman. We're working women. At the same time, we can make time. So if I feel like, you know, you trying to play this, I'm trying to be Mr. Cool.
Cool niggas are lame to me, like,
please.
And for me, I don't know about you, but like when I first like somebody, I want to hang out like a lot. I don't know, I just love hanging out with somebody.
You want to get to know the person.
Yes,
it's not even about a lot. It's just like, all my free time, I do want to get to know you because it's interesting to me. I see something that catch my attention, so it's like, I want to kind of, you know,
get to know you. Like, so let's start talking about like, what are some things you want to manifest in your like own personal life?
That's a good question. What am I manifesting? Well, right now I would say I'm focusing on like my languages.
Oh yes, you are.
So if you all do not know, I would say I can kind of understand Spanish and speak
definitely
Spanish.
Can, Suhaila. You definitely can. Like, I was leaning on you in Cuba. Like, I'm like, what did she say? Like,
I looked around, everybody was like,
I know.
I was like,
and y'all, they
I told y'all.
No, like in Cuba, they truly, like, I needed you. You know,
they were so even. Y'all needed me, and the people needed me. The lady would be coming in my room because we had like this whole villa. I had my own room and shit. And she's like, it's gonna be man. And I'm like, hold on, bitch, like, it was definitely stimulating my brain. That's why I like to travel to different Spanish-speaking countries, because it helps with me to get that practice. But definitely working on my languages. I've been picking up French.
You have.
Yes, and that's been fun. And Portuguese. I've been talking to this Brazilian guy who only speaks Portuguese.
How's that going?
And Spanish. It's crazy. I think it's so crazy, but it's like fun. I don't know. We'll see.
Literally,
we're supposed to be hanging out soon, so but. You know, like, I'm gonna just push my Spanish skills and just get some practice of like learning different languages and stuff like that. Exactly. But also, like, shoot, why not? I could date people that don't speak English, you know.
That's really cool.
So I'm manifesting just like practicing and learning my second and third languages, and also like my business as well too. So just expanding. That's something that I want to kind of talk about as well too, because I seen me manifest this, my dream of having a podcast, but also Sway's Natural Hair Therapy. Like, getting my own salon, that was my final life goal when I was about all my life up until when I got my salon. That was my biggest goal in my head. And then when I got it, I said, oh my gosh, like, you literally can achieve whatever you believe in, and after you meet that goal, you can set higher goals. So I definitely have some plans for my business in the future, and I'm excited about that. Just continue to expand. Hopefully I'll be able to soon take my business to different locations as well too, that I've been scoping out. So that's just excited. Expanding my team, hiring more. You know, I have one cosmetologist and loctician at my salon, and she's doing so well. Shout out to Adrian.
Shout out to you,
amazing.
Adrian. She is really sweet too.
So y'all come work with Adrian. She's amazing. She does amazing work, and get your hair done. But yeah, just building onto the team and continue to see where it takes me, because that's right now, as I'm in my 20s, you know, my salon and this is my babies. This is what I'm pouring my energy into to build and to grow into something. And you know, I definitely am excited as I go on with continuing to date and potentially have a husband and children in the future. So just being able to watch my business grow from something that I created out of my mind as a little girl. I have a book when I was like 5, and I was like, I want to own a chain of hair salons. Like, who even does that? Like, what? And I have it written down, and I just remember writing that as a little girl and seeing it come to fruition. It's just like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't even know my business name was gonna be Sway's Natural Hair Therapy. But it is, you know. So that's just
I'm proud of you and seeing your journey too, because you've always done hair, loved hair. Like, we talked about it, Brat's heads, you'll be doing people's hair, like, you know, in college you was doing hair. Like, it's just always been a journey.
Kayla was my muse. I had a few of my friends that would let me use them to like show my work, but Kayla, she was like one of the original. Like, I was doing her hair.
You were, girl, and I was rocking it too. I loved it, but I love that, and it's definitely a journey. It's been great seeing you progress too, and it's only up from here too.
I know, right?
Which is amazing. So for me, I just feel like on a personal level, I just want to work on my patience. I just want to become just more patient in life. Just taking,
that's a big one.
Slowing down, taking my time with anything, and just being more in the moment too. Like, I feel like sometimes I can be like, if I don't like it, well, whatever, like, I'm done with it and I'll throw it away, you know what I mean? But I just want to be more patient with things and patient with my decisions, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe that's a little Gemini in me, but we can be so like quick to be like, nope, I don't like it, or I do love it, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm just very extreme with my emotions. For sure. So I don't know, I just definitely want to work on patience, and hopefully that'll spill over in the rest of my, you know, things too. I want to work on being on time places. Is that ADHD? I don't know.
I might count her symptoms. By the way, I be doing that to people. I'm like, no, I got it too probably,
but yeah, just working on being on time.
Yes, please.
This is my part.
I'm sorry.
But go ahead. What you gonna say?
Kayla has always been late all her life.
I'm trying to work on it.
I really hope you do work on it.
I am. I will.
I say it's a thing. It must have something to do with like
my last
okay.
You two will look me up and
I know, okay, my bad.
Okay.
I'll be comfortable. I'll be forgetting that we even got the camera up.
I know. Okay, but anyway, working on that, and
yes.
I also want. We didn't even get to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it in my fitness journey because it's crazy.
Definitely.
I manifested this body I'm in now.
Yes.
And I see another version of myself that I'm pushing for. You know.
Yes.
And I just feel like it's just a beautiful thing. Fitness has just been something that's just always been there. Something consistent in my life. I love consistency in my life. It just really helps me with other parts. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I just feel like
For sure.
growing up, I never went straight home after school. Like, it was always some sport, always some club. It was always something in my life to kind of keep me on a path. And it was college. And in college, I was on a path and I had a routine. And I just feel like the gym now is for me is that routine, and I can just always come home. Like, I know some days that I don't want to go, but hey, it's part of my routine now, so I have to get dressed and I have to go down there. You know, so I just want to keep building that. And just incorporate other aspects of my life. Like, you know, I'm so excited to get warm again. I'm about to start hitting my favorite trails and getting some fresh air. Like,
and we was killing the trails
on
the front end. So I'm excited. Like, as we're going through, like January of next year will be our second year.
Mark.
And I just remember us saying, like, imagine us now and imagine us from 2 years. You know,
Girl, we got
like 2 years.
Pick it up a little bit.
We're doing good.
Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of us. But I also want to continue getting back to manifesting. I really want to get into like content creating, like travel content creating. I was telling you about this idea.
And I think Kayla would be a great like vlogger.
Thank you.
I was watching your vlogs too.
Were you?
In college? They were so good. I was showing Malik. I was like, this is how you do it.
I like his video. But yeah, I just want to get back into it because my passport is about to expire. I'm gonna get a new one, but this passport is about to expire. You know, when it expires, you have to send it in and they punch holes in it and they'll get it back to you. But it's useless. But I kind of want to do like this series where I go through each stamp and just kind of, because I have so much footage and pictures in my phone, y'all, that I just never really post. I don't know why, but it's just something I just don't really do. It's just something I just kind of take pictures and then when I get back home, I'm like, yo, look, this is what I did. Like, I just kind of show my friends and my family, but I really just want to start showing more people too, because I know this kind of thing would be like, my friends are like, where are you going next, girl? But I just feel like I just have so much footage of places I've been, like when I went to Israel or when I went to Budapest, or you know, just
she
like
went everywhere, and she would send me like postcards from different places, or she would get me like a keychains.
That was so nice.
I have so many from you.
A lot of places, me living you know, in Scotland, traveling, just going to a lot of places. I have so much footage of like grocery stores and parks, and you know, I just really just want to just put it out there and share it. I also never finish my graduation series, so I will be finishing that. I will do that for spring break. I'm going to finish that because my friend from Scotland, she actually asked about it too. She's like, I
just saw you on TikTok too, like, Kayla ain't finished this. It was so good.
I know my mom said that too. She's like, this is good. Just like how I kind of edited it together.
Yeah, I loved it. It made me feel like I was there.
Yeah, so I just want to get into that.
Yeah, I feel like you are getting into that. Yeah. And that's where we're stepping into. You're so good with that. And just seeing how you have a creative eye. Like, I'm like, Kayla, this is the shit that goes viral. This is the shit that you need to like put out there, the content. Yeah. I've noticed that that's like a gift. And that's your gift. Like, with just your vision. You have a vision, if that makes sense. And seeing how you bring it to life, I'm like, girl, like, I would just do the simple shit, and the how you put things together, like, that's what's gonna, you know, get you out there. And you are so good at it, girl. I'm telling you, you need to just stay consistent and use that, and it's gonna happen. Yeah, and I'm really excited for, cause y'all, we've been talking about it, and I know we're gonna do it, but for our 25th birthday, we want to do 25 days in the country, and that would be really cool. We could vlog that, you know what I mean? Like, do like a daily thing, like how we should take the black route and do GoFundMe. Y'all go fund us, cause we serious. No, like, we definitely vlog everything. I know. We'll do mission trips as well too. Totally. Wherever we choose. But hopefully that's the goal. Yeah, I definitely would do that. Yeah. Do you want to do it? I would definitely do that. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. But so yeah, that's some of my manifesting. Did you want to manifest your
your fitness journey too?
Basically everything you're saying too. I feel like we kind of started at the same time. Kayla was my accountability partner, and
we still are.
And we knew that when she was in Scotland getting her master's, I was here by myself, so I had to come up with different ways, and I had, you know, routines that I incorporated as well too with fitness and stuff like that. But definitely this gym had, like, I feel amazing, and I love,
and I can tell the difference too in your aura too.
When I saw Kayla when we were in Dubai, this was when she was living in Scotland. We hadn't seen each other for a minute.
I know.
And she flew in from Scotland, I flew in from Atlanta, and I was like, I was so depressed. I was so sad. I didn't like my career, and Kayla saw it, and I probably cried on the trip or something.
You cried a couple times on that trip.
I cried a lot.
You cried a couple times.
And she was just such a great friend to me, and it just was like, you know, we knew, like, Kayla was, like, I seen a shift, and you a positive shift. And
because I was coming out of that darkness, because I was in it heavy, like.
Bitch is in Scotland living her life.
No, no, it wasn't Scotland though. It was when I first got to Scotland, it was a little rough. And then it was like when I came home for the holidays and then came back to Scotland, it just got really heavy for me. And if you have depression and you understand what I'm saying, it's just like this heaviness that you really can't maneuver out of. It's like this cloud. And I don't know, and Scotland probably wasn't the best place to have it too, because for me, I go off of seasonal vibes too.
Right.
So it can get gloomy and rainy all the time, but in the springtime, that's when it was picking up. So like in April, from April until I saw you in June, I had this shift inside of me mentally. I was starting to date, I was going out, and you know, I just was starting to do a lot more stuff. So when I saw you in Dubai, I was like, because I had been waiting for this trip for one, I was ready to see my family, because this is the first time I had seen my family since Christmas too. Right. And seeing you and your family, and then I saw, like, because you're usually like this bright, chippery person, you're always feeding into me. When I saw you, you were like,
I was just not doing well.
Yeah, I could
definitely making that shift. The gym has helped a lot.
Yeah.
Like, not even just physically was a part of it. How I felt about myself, I loved myself, but there were, like, after college and shit, I feel like a lot of that kind of had to do with post-grad depression too. Like, you were still in college at the time,
and that's why mine came kind of after.
You know what I mean?
We kind of got off of you know, we were, for so long, me and you were on the same, like, trajectory of like life, right? And then you kind of got working in it while I was still in school. I was getting into my post-graduation depression, and you were kind of getting out of yours. Right. So, but I definitely feel you. We've always been there for each other, and I really appreciate you for that, because it can get heavy, right? And your mind can just play like the meanest tricks on you, and that's what I feel like now that I'm out of it. I just try to always tell myself, like, positive, think positive about yourself. When you see yourself in the mirror, say something nice. Like, you're always being nice to other people. Be nice to yourself.
And I feel like the gym taught us that, like, bitch, we're being nice to ourselves. We're going to the gym. We're, even though we didn't feel like it, like, we're taking care of our bodies. Our bodies is thanking us in return. And I'm like seeing, like, you know, I love myself, and I'm definitely in a different headspace now. But I definitely, like, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh shit, like, damn girl. I remember when I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn girl, you look good, but I didn't 100% believe it. And now being able to look at myself and just feel confident and believe it, it just feels good. And I'm just so excited to continue in the gym. Shout out to our trainer.
Yeah, shout out to
like, man, we locked in for real.
For real.
We locked in.
Seriously.
He can't get no other profession.
Yeah, right.
You gonna have to be my trainer forever.
Forever. For life, for real. But I'm just really proud of us, and it's only up from here.
Yeah.
But you ready to get in this acting bag?
I was just getting ready to say that.
Do you just want to go first? So I don't, or do you still want to rock, paper, scissors, and then you go first? What do you want to do?
We can see who wins, cause like I've been winning every single time.
I know my mom said
naturally.
I want to win naturally too.
Yeah, so let's do it. Okay.
All right. Oh, let me flip one more time.
Oh my gosh, Kayla. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. Why they got 2 toilets? You know how rich folks is. They feel like they need a choice in everything. Now that one is for number 1. And that one right there, that's for number 2. Well, how I flush number 1? You just take it by these 2 handles. Where's that from?
Bad. Yeah, good job. I love that movie.
I just love that That's this story. Like,
Oh
girls,
my gosh.
they really was like, we're gonna have our own salon.
Oh
we're
my
gonna
gosh.
do this together.
I love that movie.
It's visually
going
appealing
back
too.
there. Y'all want to talk about their aesthetic, but I loved it.
I love
like
that
it definitely gives like black culture.
Black
And I definitely remember seeing. I don't know how it is for people like that style or whatever, or where was that movie based at?
LA.
Okay.
Oh no, they flew to California.
I don't know where they came from, but I remember growing up in the 2000s seeing women like that with the
hair,
the nails, the gold teeth,
the jewelry,
all of that.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
I love that movie. That was a good one. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Leave me alone. Get out. I just want to be 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving.
13 going to 30.
Yes.
That was very good.
I just want to be 30, flirty, and thriving.
That was good. That was really good. That was a really good movie too.
And she, like, I feel like that goes into like the magic. Of course, it's dramatic, but definitely like saying certain things and seeing a lifestyle. Even as a little girl, she knew how she wanted to be. So when she turned into the 30-year-old, it's just like, oh my gosh, she's living this life, but then she realized she's a shitty person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that movie so much. But yes, that's kind of just like how I feel as I go on throughout my 20s and stuff. Like, I'm really prepared for my 30s.
I know.
In my 30s, I'm going to be 30, flirty, and thriving.
Seriously.
That's a real thing.
And I said that. You know, we always say, like, we just want to be retired by 30.
Yeah.
What I mean retired is I still want to work. I still want to do the things I love to do.
Right.
But I just feel like at this age now, I kind of just want to grind and get all the extra shit out the way. So by the time I'm in my 30s, I can just enjoy all the seeds I planted in my 20s. You know,
and I feel like 30s are for, I want to work if I want to, not because I need to. Right now, I'm working because I need to.
I have to.
You see what I'm saying? So let's get into these business shout outs.
So this week I have Black Period Project. This is a nonprofit started by my mom sister Lena back in college. And their goal is just to create awareness, knowledge about period poverty that happens in the Black community.
Yes.
And I just feel like her mission, her goal, is just super important to have. When I was in living in Scotland, what I didn't even realize is my school gave out free period products. And it was from this company called Hey Girl, and their mission was kind of the same thing Lena does.
That's a beautiful
And I was telling her about it. I just think it's so important that everywhere around the world there's period poverty, and I know Lena, she's doing it around the I know she started in North Carolina, but it's expanded. And I just feel like everything she does is just like really, really amazing. It's important. So make sure y'all follow, support the nonprofit. I know she sometimes have different events and stuff, so I'm gonna put the information on the screen so y'all can support. But shout out to you.
So nice. Reproductive health is so important. And I just love any business or nonprofit that brings awareness to that. Shout out to you, Lena. That is amazing.
Who you got?
So I want to get into my business shout out. It will be Must See Realtor. Tariq, he is a realtor here in the Atlanta and surrounding areas. He helps buy, sell, or lease houses. So I know y'all want to move to Atlanta. He's willing to work with you if you're coming from abroad or even different places, different states and things like that. So shout out to him, Must See Realtor on Instagram. And yeah, get y'all house, condo, apartment, whatever you want to get. He can help you with that.
Absolutely. Shout out to you, Tariq.
Yes.
All right, another episode down.
You did it, girl.
Do you feel like you've gotten all your manifestations out and they're all in the universe?
Definitely. I feel good about this episode, and you know, I'm going to continue to do manifest more and build off of that, of course, behind the scenes. I'm not going to tell everybody what I got going on, but yeah, I definitely feel like this was a fun episode. We kind of got into our lives and like what we are looking forward to. So I'm just excited how it plays out. Now it's just, we have evidence now.
I know.
So
I'm like, I wish said that I was gonna have somebody that was tall, that loved me, and was
like, I can't wait for my husband to see, babe, if you're not here yet, just know I'm waiting for you. And I'm
I'm waiting for you. It's okay. Not too long, but I'm waiting for you.
you know.
Yes, but make sure y'all support, like, comment, follow us. Let us know what y'all want to see next. I know you text me with some challenges, so maybe we can do some challenges. I think that'd be actually fun.
Okay.
But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
And thank you all for your engagements as well too. We see your all's comments and likes.
Absolutely.
So we definitely appreciate those that are supporting us and tuning in with us every Friday. Share it with a friend next time you tune in.
Absolutely.
Thank you all again. We'll see y'all.
Bye, y'all.